We spoke to Commissioner John Swofford this morning about the schedule. He says he thinks fans are going to love the timing of some of these matchups.
It's an exciting time in the Atlantic Coast Conference with Pitt and Syracuse joining us July the 1st, and they're a prominent part of this schedule. And I think what the schedule says in a lot of ways is that the ACC is sprinting into the future, and this is another great step in that direction. One of the real highlights are our Thursday night games, because there's some tremendous matchups in those games that will give our league just terrific exposure on those Thursday night appearances. On top of that, I think you have to believe that our teams are playing the toughest non-conference schedules of any conference in America. When you look at the competitiveness of those non-conference games on top of the competitiveness within the league, then I think we're looking at an extremely exciting and competitive 2013 ACC football schedule.
We're getting tweets in as well. Riley's writing notes. We got a tweet in from Lou Gagliardi. He's a Pitt guy. As a Pitt fan, I'm very excited for Pitt football and Pitt ACC. It's time to get out there and beat FSU. So already guys are getting fired up about that Pitt-Florida State matchup on Labor Day. Riley, what are some must-see matchups you're thinking about when you look at the schedule?
Well, I'm going through right now and looking, when they're playing and who they're playing. I will see October 19th in the Atlantic side, Florida State playing at Clemson. I think is again going to be, for the second year in a row, the determining factor or the determining game of who goes on the Atlantic side. But also you look, NC State versus Florida State. I mean, you got a new head coach, and there's going to be a lot going into that game. NC State obviously was a big upset on Florida State last year. And then the new guys. You look at Syracuse. You look at Syracuse playing Maryland. Maryland to me is a huge question mark because the unbelievable amount of injuries they had last year. I think they're going to come back even stronger, and they showed a lot of promise even when they did have a depleted team. And then again, I think that Miami at UNC game on Thursday night is going to be a huge coastal decider. And I'm trying to go through and catch up to see.
I'll let you take a look while I point something out. When we had that list up of Atlantic Division games, we had Boston College, Wake Forest. You may have noticed it's September 6th. That's actually a Friday night. So we'll see Boston College and Wake Forest play on national television on Friday night instead of the Saturday. And so for Boston College, it's actually 2 Friday night games in a row.